Moondog. First on the scene. What's up there, little buddy? I'm back in Canada. Oh, Canada. Out for a little walk. What's up there, Miles? Surprised to see you in so early. Give this a minute for people to come into the room before I start chatting about what's going on. I know I'll have to repeat myself as usual. Jay, what's up? McDave, Jerry boy. Alright, well maybe you guys can help me out when people start coming and asking, hey, what's going on? What happened? So, as you can tell by my attire in the gray, gloomy skies, I am back in Canada. Both Helica and I, of course, we came back yesterday. We stocked up on toilet paper. No, that's actually, I'm gonna go into a supermarket. My thumbnail for this video is this global pandemic, coronavirus panic. Apparently, people are starting to lose their friggin' minds. People are going out and stocking up on food and water and medicine, toilet paper. Because people are gonna hunker down, lock and load, stay in their houses and hope they don't become infected and die. Which, I don't know, maybe it's a good idea. I'm not in a panic, even though Helica and I have been sick for a week. Helica, of course, has been much more sick than I've been for the last entire week. She's still sick. She still refuses to go to the doctor. Yes, I'm back in Canada. Anyway, so, yeah, we came back last night. We actually were going to be back, or we were going to leave the night before last. But we, so let me back up here for a second. So, speaking of being sick, Helica was sick the entire time on our trip to Hawaii. And we had been there a week, and she never got better. She was only able to leave the hotel a few times, but she was sick the entire time. Even when she left the hotel, she was sick. She kind of forced herself to get out of bed and go out and do things, like go out for dinner, go down to the beach, whatever. She was sick the entire time. She was miserable the entire time. And so we had decided to cancel the trip. We canceled early to come back. I want to say we were going to come back 5 days early. So, speaking of which, let me stop right here again. What's up there, Ray? Oscar Butts, what's happening? So I've seen a video recently. I've seen comments rather recently, I should say. People are claiming that Helica and I were kicked out of the hotel that we were staying in Hawaii. I mean, I've seen people just make up all kinds of crazy shit, but so I seen the rumor the conspiracy, the claim that we were kicked out of the hotel because I was in the lobby filming up women's skirts. I also seen a rumor, conspiracy, that we were kicked out of the hotel because I would not stop smoking inside of the hotel. I seen it said that we were charged $1,000 for smoking inside of the hotel. Me and Helica have broken up because of the smoking in the hotel. Anyways, there has been a gang of rumors. Guys, if you did not hear it or see it here on my channel, whatever you see on YouTube is bullshit. So, let me just start off the video by saying that we did not get kicked out of a hotel. We did not break up. We were not fined $1,000 for smoking in the room. I was not filming up girls' skirts. So, hold on a second, guys. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb and getting all kinds of shit coming in as soon as I go live. So, the fact of the matter is that we've both been sick. Helica was not feeling well whatsoever. She was miserable on that trip. And so, we decided to cancel that trip, get back to Canada. Helica also has some stuff to do here business-wise. That's one of the errands I'm actually out running for her at the moment. So we had a number of reasons to be back here, but essentially Helica has been so sick that she was not able to enjoy that trip whatsoever. So we had our original room that we had been in the entire time that we were in Hawaii. We were there for a week, and our last day in the hotel was our last scheduled day to be in that hotel room. And then we were going to move into another hotel room. However, since we canceled the trip, we also canceled the room that we were going to stay in for the next 5 days. And we had booked a flight to leave at like 10:50 at night. Well, we couldn't stay in the hotel where we had been because the hotel was booked, completely booked, sold out. We had to leave. We couldn't stay in the hotel room anymore. We had to go. So we decided we're gonna leave and go spend the day outside doing stuff until it was time to get to the airport. Well, we weren't outside the hotel for but a short time, and Helica realized she's too damn sick to be walking around. Her breathing is labored, especially when she's walking. It causes coughing fits, and tough for her to get her breath. So we ended up going and getting another hotel room for about 5 hours. And we thought, oh, we'll go from this hotel, we'll go to the airport tonight and we'll leave. Well, of course, in the same fucked up fashion has had been happening our entire trip. When we get to the airport, we stand in line at the airport waiting to get to the counter to check in. For an hour we're standing in line. We get to the counter and I don't know what the hell time it was, but they tell us your flight's been canceled. So we're both standing in the line, pissed off. Yeah, God damn, it's take forever. Get to the counter. They tell us, yeah, flight's been canceled. You should have received an email from Expedia. Well, we didn't receive an email. So we then proceed to stand there at the counter for another hour while they're trying to figure out what's going on, how they're going to deal with us, how they're going to get us on another flight, blah, blah, blah. Everything that could possibly go wrong on that trip did go wrong. Like right to the very end. We originally had a direct flight from Honolulu to Vancouver. We ended up having to fly into San Francisco, then to Vancouver. Thankfully, let me back up here just a second. We were supposed to receive an email from Expedia saying, hey, your flight's been canceled. We've put you on this other flight. This is the flight that you need to be on. Well, we never received that email. Thankfully, we didn't, because they were going to send us to like Los Angeles to San Francisco, Frisco to Seattle, and Seattle to Vancouver. The flight was going to be, I think it was like 13 hours travel time. Well, thankfully, we never got that email. Had to make all those different flights. It still took forever for us to get there, but we did make it back. But I mean, it was ridiculous. We're standing at the corner, at the counter, and they're giving us an itinerary for that previous trip of the 3 flights, which we were not on. They gave us vouchers for the Sheraton and for a taxi cab to go to the Sheraton, but not a voucher to come back. Thankfully, Helica also had bought travel insurance, so we could get reimbursed here. Let's go to the stores and see if there's like a panic to buy food and stuff in here. Doesn't look like it. Things look well stocked, but there's something I wanted to talk about when I first started the stream. Was the media is reporting that stores here in Canada are being completely sold out of food, water, toilet paper, and medicine. But as you can see, that is simply not true. Now, I just read something this morning on Costco, how their store shelves were completely empty. You can see here, plenty of toilet paper, well stocked. This is paper towels down there. So a lot of media hype regarding this virus, but as you can see, shelves are looking well stocked. Hey, have you guys been having any kind of stock issues with food, like regarding this coronavirus? You guys seen like an uptick in sales? No.
Idea about that. Maybe I call the manager. You want to talk to the manager?
Sure, why not? Why not? Let's talk to the manager. Canada's just bigger than where you're at. Yeah, I'm well aware of that there, Budrow, but yeah. But no, this was a report that I read this morning on British Columbia, and how the shelves were emptying here. And specifically, I've seen this report on Costco. I don't know if there's others that are out there, but Yeah, to me, it sounds like, bullshit. Beer fire sounds, but
Sure.
yeah. Cool. All right, we're gonna get an interview with the manager upstairs, guys. This should be good. TTS is on. Hey. Hi guys.
Hi.
I'm live streaming to YouTube, and I just had a quick question. I was kind of asking him. I've been reading these reports on, on the internet about stores selling out of food and water and toilet paper and stuff like that because of the coronavirus. Have you guys seen an uptick in sales since this has been happening?
First of all, we can't really have a live right now because we have policies on media exposure.
Okay. All right. Well, your shelves look like they're well stocked to me, so I'm not gonna panic. But
Yeah, no, I mean we got lots and stuff, so
Mhm.
I think we'll be fine.
all right. Well, thanks anyways. Have a good day.
Okay, so
All right, guys. Well, there you have it. I was hoping that we was gonna get a interview with the manager there, but I did my best. But as you guys can see, store shelves look to be well stocked. I think a lot of media hype regarding that coronavirus. Obviously, British Columbia or Vancouver is
As donated $1 through Super Chat. Awkward.
awkward. I think it was a great question myself. Anyways, yeah, Vancouver, obviously major city here in Canada. As someone said, well, this isn't the only city in Canada. Well, this is a fucking major city. Let's not deny that. Anyways, where was I? So, I was chatting about Helica and I and our trip and canceling. So, I don't know. I don't think there's much more to talk about on that. It was a fucking nightmare from beginning to end. Helica is still sick. I still cannot get her to go to the doctor. She refuses. She's still having lung problems. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. When are you gonna go to the doctors when you're about to die? She keeps saying she's going to go, but I can't get her to go like now. So, by the way, guys, this is, she may have coronavirus. If she has it, I have it. I had been reading that majority of people that are getting coronavirus are only getting a mild case of the virus. It's not putting every single person practically on their deathbed. I've even heard it reported that people are they're voluntarily quarantining themselves in their homes until they're well. So I think the media seems to be stirring up quite a huge panic. But I've always been like a prepper, so I personally always think that it's a great idea to have extra food, water, medicine, supplies on hand for times like these. Alright, I am looking for a shop, which I think is maybe right here. Maybe not. So we were on the airplane yesterday coming back. We were on our way from Honolulu to San Francisco. And Helica starts coughing. And one of the women, the stewardess, is going down the aisle serving drinks and food or whatever. And she just stopped and stared at Helica for like a few seconds. I was like, oh, bug. You know, that was like the last thing we want to do is get quarantined. We need to get home. Okay, I think I've found the place I'm going to, guys. Yes. Do an email and have you print it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Can do it.
great. Can I get? Okay. What is it? Okay. I don't have forward all on my phone. That signal. Let me just stand outside so it'll download. Damn you, Miles. There was some guy standing there. He's started laughing. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Damn it. Why is this fucking thing not downloading? There it is. Okay. What was that? It was R.S. Fraser.
P.O. Fraser.
R.P.O. Fraser.
The signature? Perfect. Thank you.
So 4 and 5.
Yes.
Do you want color that?
Black and white is fine. Okay. Pay by card.
Okay. Is it debit or credit?
Debit.
Debit. Oh. There you go.
YouTube. Okay, so just left the store. So I don't know if you guys seen the video when I was in there, because I did see that I was having a bad signal inside of the store, but Miles sent through a TTS and it did play, and the volume was turned up quite loud. Never mind the pedestrians walking through the middle of the street, you dumb bitch. Anyways, there was some guy that was, he was standing in there. He started laughing. The women looked at me. I don't think they had a clue as to what was happening. Oh, yeah, I meant to tell you guys, I'm actually going to be setting up some commands that you'll be able to type into the chat. I haven't had a computer for like a really long time, so it's like things that I'd like to do, I just can't do. I was able to set up a few commands the other day for like Instagram. I think I named it Insta or maybe Instagram. I think I set one up for Discord for an invite link. I don't remember. I'll one of these days get around to getting my hands on a computer and setting all this shit up. Alright, so anyways, enough of the coronavirus shit. So yeah, there seems to have been a lot of rumors being spread about Helica and I and the trip and all that kind of shit. Like I say, the shit is not true. If you don't see it on my channel, if you don't hear it coming out of my mouth or Helica's, whatever you see on YouTube, it's fake news. It's bullshit. Here, look. Some more, plenty of food. There was somebody who had posted a clip out of the argument that I was having with Helica days ago on the trip, and using my film footage without my consent, and they are only doing it to spread lies and bullshit rumors. So I gave my YouTube strike. Right? I don't mind people taking my clips and making videos. In fact, that brings me up to this subject. Since I am not leaving videos live on my channel anymore after the end of the stream, if you guys see something that you want to share on Facebook, Discord, or wherever, set it, Reddit, whatever, you guys need to start clipping the videos yourselves. There's a link in the description. It's been there for months. It goes to a website called Neat Clips. Neat Clips is basically a site where you can just enter in the URL of the video that you're watching right now, and it will record the video for like the last prior 2 minutes or something like that. I don't know what it is. I haven't used it much myself in the past. But it's an easy way for you guys to clip the videos, share the videos, and post them in other places. So utilize it, make use of it. Neatclips.com. But yeah, I don't mind people using my video if they're going to do it in good fun or whatever. But yeah, this guy obviously wanted to take, hours and hours of footage and only take this one little clip. I think it was like a 4-minute long argument we had. Of course, it's got to be the worst moment on our entire trip. Oh, let me post that. What did the guy say? He's actually been sending me some emails. You're a woman beater. Or some shit. And I'm gonna post that clip everywhere. Go for it, fag. Because I will fucking strike your ass every time you post it. Anyway, so yeah, out of hours and hours and hours of footage, live stream that I did on our Hawaii trip, some jackass starts posts this video, starts calling me a woman beater and abuser, and then the lies and rumors all started, and I was just like, oh, fuck this guy, I'm gonna strike his ass. So I did. Got that shit taken down in less than 24 hours. Did I submitted my copyright claim last night before I went to bed. When I woke up this morning, the video is gone. He got the strike. Kind of made me quite happy. Anyway, so yeah, you guys want to use my clips? Go for it. Do it all in good fun. You can troll me, you can cut the videos up. Like, we used to have somebody coming around here all the time. Fuck, I forget his name now because it's been so long since he's been coming around. The Fibbler. The Fibbler was coming around making videos all the time. Clipping and then, putting in his own audio or whatever to, have fun. That shit I don't mind, but we're just gonna start videos, make videos of my videos, and then do nothing but talk crap. Well, fuck you. So remember, once again, if you didn't see it here, fake news. Rhonda G, what's up? I don't have my glasses on, but I can see that's you. Road trip, what's up? Wiener beater. That's me. I'm a monkey spanker. Choke the chicken. Pound my pudding. Pound my pud. What's up there, Sherry Ann? Yeah, so regarding the doctor, I am not a Canadian citizen. I do not have Canadian health insurance. If I were to go to the doctor up here, I would be paying cash. I could have the coronavirus, like I say. If Helica's got it, I definitely got it. But, like I say, some people, most people, the majority of people from what I've been reading, get mild cases of it. We don't know if we had coronavirus. Have absolutely no idea. I hope not. But, honestly, Helica's had all the symptoms. But, as she pointed out, she is a medical doctor herself, all those symptoms can also be the common cold. So, somebody came in the Discord last night and said, oh, shame on that Chinese guy who came to Washington. He's a murderer. Because somebody contracts a virus does not make them a murderer. one of the reasons that this virus is actually spread, I've heard reported that it spread like wildfire because the the thing resembles or mimics the common cold. People have been ignoring it, like myself. But because we ignore the cold symptoms, as probably we all have throughout our entire lives, that does not suddenly make you a murderer, nor does it make the Chinese guy that had the virus that went to Washington or wherever the fuck he supposedly started infecting people at. That does not make him a murderer. Anyone that thinks so, in my opinion, is just fucking retarded. Ridiculous. Kenneth Waxer, what's up? Yeah, somebody else, Helica and somebody else had said something to the effect that I was like more nervous of getting the coronavirus by being around all those Asians in Hawaii. And she's like, that's racist to say. It's not racist, it's just a fact. Asians had the virus a hell of a lot more than anybody else globally. So, you know, for someone to be nervous about being around Asians and getting the coronavirus, it's not racist, it's just a fact. Just a fact. What's up there, Walking Journey? Good to see you. Is my PayPal email address still hooked up? But of course, my friend. Actually, you can probably find the link below. Maybe not. I don't know. I think my thing is paypal.me/Jimi the Hobo Live, if I remember correctly. But you won't be able to send a TTS or media file using that direct link. If you want to do TTS or media, you would have to either do super chat or follow the or make the donation from my website, JimiTheHobo.com. Thank you very much, Eddie. Thank you very much there, Road Trip. God with a kill. That's who I'm talking about. I was talking about the calling somebody a murderer. But so I guess if Helica and I actually end up coming down with the coronavirus and Gone with the Kills high, that is going to make us murderers as well. Oh, I'm a killer. I'm a killer with deadly breath. I didn't bring it over. Well, what do you think that Chinese guy, he went out, purposely got sick, then he purposely traveled to the United States and purposely infected people? Come on, man. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Now I'm an idiot. Better be careful, Kale. Better be careful. Anyway, I'm coming back to drop off these, well, not drop off, I think Helica needs to do something with these papers, and then I believe I need to run back out and take these back to the place where I had them printed. Yeah, tender ass teeth. Thank you very much. So, yeah, if anything changes on the medical front, we will let you know. But I feel much better than what I've been feeling. I was like feeling like real crap there for a few days, and then I'd get better, and then I would feel like crap again. It was like coming in waves, and I think Helica felt the same. She was, it was going in waves with her as well. All right, hold on, I'm back here at the house. Let me have a chat with her. Gotta make sure I don't put the camera on her, otherwise she will get upset. Big boy! Okay, got your papers. Did you want to sign them and have me take them back?
I think it would be better than to do a picture.
Except the thing is that it will go from their email address. Maybe I should have them email you the PDF. That way you can send it from your email.
Yeah.
Alright, let me give you the papers. I'll be on the back porch having a stogie. You wanna go outside, Dollar? Come on, big boy. Come. Come on. Oh, fuck off. Did I just... Oh, fuck. My heart almost stopped. I thought I had the camera pointing in the other direction. Oh, fuck. That would have been bad. Helica would have had my ass for sure. Alright guys, give me a minute. We'll go back out. I'll take this paperwork back up to the store. Drop this down here for a sec. What the hell are you talking about, Gone with a Kale? I don't think anybody was enraged. I think the only one upset here, it seems to be you. I'm just making a comment. To accuse somebody of being a murderer for contracting a virus is just fucking retarded. So, you know, take it easy, take it down a notch. It's gonna be okay, promise. Don't call him sausage. Helica gets fucking annoyed when you guys call him sausage now. What's up there, Find It, Fix It? You're getting over vertigo. Fuck, I had vertigo. Oh man, I hate that shit. After I had my accident, I fucking was so dizzy for like days, and that was awful. You'll feel like you want to puke. Yeah, Miss Heminger, I know that people are more susceptible of dying due to the pneumonia that you can possibly develop from the coronavirus if you've got bad lungs. You know, a history of lung disease or your age can also play a major part of it. I am very limited on smokes. In fact, I think I only have one more. I do have one more. And I'm going to try and quit again. I'm not going to try and quit because of the coronavirus. Not at all. I'm gonna just try and quit again because I've been talking about trying to quit for quite some time. Hopefully I'm gonna make it over there back to the store and back before it starts raining, because there's a 70% chance of rain here today, starting at 1 o'clock. So, vape, no. I think there's all that popcorn lung shit that's been happening to people that have been vaping. They still don't know what's been causing that. That fucking dog scratches at the door to go in. As soon as I let him in, what's he do? He scratches at the door to come back out. I don't want to leave the door open because then my cigarette smoke will float in there. Anyways, yeah, so drastic change in weather from here to Hawaii. Here, I think it's like 45 degrees or so. And supposed to rain, 70% chance, so 11 years vaping, no problem. Big kitty, yeah, sorry I hadn't streamed. Like I said, the last 2 days we basically pretty much spent in the room, resting, trying to get better. That's why you didn't see any videos of us. And plus yesterday we were traveling all day. The day before that we went from one hotel to another, and then I didn't want to give away the fact that we were leaving because we didn't want to have any kind of problems of getting on the plane because of collars. As you guys know, I have a problem with collars on occasion. The asbestos in your lungs will keep the corona at bay. I've got a number of issues. I'm sure I've got asbestos in my lungs, no doubt. I worked a majority of my life working in construction, but also in the oil fields. And probably the worst I know that I fucked up my lungs. I didn't fuck them up. I was sleeping in my truck out in the oil fields, and we used this sand. It's a silica sand. It's like a really fine dust, and the silica can get in your lungs and cause you cancer. Well, they were filling up these like storage areas where we'd put the silica sand, and the dust was being sucked into my truck because I had the air conditioner on. It wasn't on circulate. I woke up and my truck was filled filled with a cloud of silica. But yeah, I worked in construction for many years, so asbestos, I did asbestos removal. I'm sure that, yeah, I've got some of that in me as well. When does the sun come out in Vancouver? That's a good question. It's been out a few times here since I've been here, but for the most part, no. Hopefully the weather's going to change before I leave here. So our plans still are San Diego. I have been talking about going back to California for numerous reasons. Mainly to work. Also, I need to register my car, and I got to get it smogged. And I need to get to New Mexico. I'm like fucking overdue to see my kids. So that's right, I was in the Permian Basin. What a memory you have, Raul. Miss Heminger. Let me go inside. Dry my nose. Yeah, so I'll be right back in just a second.
ordered lots of groceries, but they're delivered only at 9 o'clock.
Did you see the stuff in the supermarket?
Oh yeah, I see.
Alright. I'll be back then. Alright, so we're going back to that shop, so hopefully they can turn this document into a PDF. Unfortunately, we do not have a working computer in the house, which is a problem for all. Ah, fuck, of course, here comes the rain. So, Helica earlier today was attempting to order groceries and have them shipped or, picked up and delivered to the house. And she could not. They would not deliver until tomorrow. So that got me thinking, oh, fuck. I wonder if people are like stocking up on food, water, toilet paper, medicine, that kind of stuff to have in the house. And that may be the reason that they had said that they could not deliver until tomorrow, but she just said that she ordered a bunch of stuff, but it cannot be delivered until 9 o'clock this evening. So they went from only being able to deliver tomorrow until 9 o'clock this evening. Damn, I feel dizzy. I think both Helica and I have been having issues with dizziness as well, and I'd imagine it's probably from mucus in our heads and our sinuses. I don't know, I'm no doctor, but I'm assuming. Yeah, I think the panic is probably overblown at this point. I mean, sure, it seems to be almost everywhere, but there's only been, what is it? I think a total of like 70 to 80,000 confirmed cases, and there's over 6 billion people on the planet. So it seems like a very small drop in the bucket. I think what is causing such panic, though, is that the mortality rate is around 3%. And since it's like a common cold, when it first starts off, people have no idea if they have it or not. So I imagine if it gets much worse, then probably hospitals and doctors and stuff like that will begin to become overwhelmed. Nightbot, the alias you set to command TTS does not exist. What the hell, that doesn't exist? Anyway, so yeah, the Nightbot, what it's trying to say is I entered in commands, so if you guys want to enter in that command, exclamation mark TTS, it would tell you, it would provide you like a link to send a TTS message. So I don't know why it's not working. I guess I probably did something wrong. Nightbot is a bot that is running on my streams. Yeah, I think I seen someone's comment there about a vet committing suicide like every 20 minutes. I've seen a lot of people commenting about other real world serious issues that we have right now that has existed in our country and others for like a really long time, that is ignored. So I get that comment totally. Hang on a second, guys. I got a message. Say, what's up, Monica? Yes, it was. You guys want to take a look at that charger? I'll show it to you guys when I go back. The back end of it actually looks pretty good. I haven't stopped to look at it. I've actually walked by it a number of times in the past. Yeah, you don't see them very much anymore, that's for sure. Yeah, there's that pandemic like everywhere, not just in Baltimore, that's for sure. In the United States, at least. What's up there, Henry? Yes, Helica is still sick. Cannot get her to go to the doctor. We returned early from Hawaii, Henry, because of us both being sick. Helica not being able to get out of the hotel room to enjoy Hawaii. We said, fuck it. Cancel the rooms, canceled flight, changed flight, came back, and we are back in Canada. God, I hope it doesn't start pissing down on me right now. Helica actually says that she will go to the doctors. She wants to go to the doctors, but she has some very important stuff to take care of. And if in fact we end up testing positive for coronavirus, the things that she needs to do right now, she's not going to be able to do from quarantine. Now, I get that. I understand what she's saying. But I've also told her, well, if you die from coronavirus, you definitely are not going to be able to handle your business or take care of the things that you need to take care of. You need to go to the doctor. Trust me, guys. I've asked her about it many, many times. Helica is an adult. She's a big girl. She's got obvious experience in the medical field, and she does not feel that at this moment that she needs to drop everything and go to the doctor. So Well, we don't know that it's Corona, Henry. We're not saying that it's Corona. It's just that Helica absolutely 100% has had all the symptoms of it. However, I believe that there's only been, I think, in British Columbia, 8 cases of it reported. However, I've also heard it reported that they believe that globally the coronavirus is being underreported because a lot of people are thinking this is the common cold or this is flu season. So people are not running to the doctor to be tested for coronavirus. No, we didn't. Whatever we contracted, it was not contracted in Hawaii because Helica was sick the very first day. There's no way that she could have contracted the virus and come down with the sickness or the symptoms just like that. So whatever we got was contracted here in Vancouver. Helica has a serious case of hypochondriac. No, I can tell you, Henry, absolutely 100% for sure, your sister has been very sick. She has had fever, cough, sick. I mean, like I say, she's had every single symptom, but she's been so sick with fever that she really hasn't been able to get out of bed. That's another good point, Lillian, that more people have died from common flu. So, you know, a lot of people are believing that this whole coronavirus situation is being completely overblown by the media. But I don't know, I'm just sharing opinions. Holding my friggin' arm up all the time. And just holding the phone up in this tripod can tire my arm after a while. Believe me, if Helica was my child, I would have taken her to the doctors by now. But Helica's not my child. She's an adult. I can't make her do anything. If she doesn't want to go to the doctors, I can't make her. She's got to want to do it herself. Like I say, she does want to go to be checked out, but she just has really important business to take care of. And that's also one of the reasons why we came back here to Canada, because some of that very important business that she needs to take care of could not be done from Hawaii. It just wasn't legal. Well, it would have been legal, but she would have had to have hired a lawyer to get it done, which is kind of ridiculous. So that's why I'm out running some errands right now to help her get done what she needs to get done. Coronavirus. Starving. I think I'm gonna stop and have a little something to eat somewhere. Maybe some chicken feet. Yeah, what Henry said is extremely true, accurate, not deadly to everyone. Usually the real young, the elderly, and people that have had issues with their lungs have lowered immune systems. Yeah, Henry, I was talking about that exact same type of stuff, that, you know, if the contagion completely gets out of hand and like everybody's getting sick, which I believe I read that 60 to 70% of the globe could come down with the coronavirus. It's obviously not going to happen all at once, but with that many people sick, it's going to put a real strain on the medical systems in every country. All right, let me turn off the street. Where the hell is that shop? It's right here somewhere. I got the screen up because, like, every business that I seem to go into here in Canada, somebody complains about being on camera.
Okay, so don't worry. R3C through. The address is if you arrive in 2 days, so minus the cost. I minus the 390. Over here. Tracking. Okay, in 2 days you can check it. You will use it. Next. Okay, and then 2 days. Okay, and does that come with an envelope? Yeah, it's an envelope. Yeah, only this one. You want signature for that? It's an additional $1.75.
Okay, Olga. Yeah, please give this to here.
Oh, good. So you can write them. Oh, okay.
Was it?
Thank you.
Alright guys, I'm back. I had to mute because I didn't want to give up any kind of personal information while I was in there. So anyways, yeah, mission accomplished. My work is done. Now it's time to go get a little something to eat. What that's going to be, I don't know. I do not want to get chicken feet. In fact, I should probably stay out of those Chinese restaurants just in case. Anyone that was Chinese that was coming in to the airport last night, they were being separated and made to go through a secondary interview line. They had all kinds of signs and stuff asking, you know, if you'd traveled through China recently. Let's see. Chicken feet are good for me. Yeah. Those chicken feet seem like they're like a lot of work for very little meat, or it's not even really meat. It comes off as like a fat. So, plus you gotta pick out all the little tiny bones, the chicken feet knuckles, basically with every bite when it comes apart. It's a lot of work with little payoff. I don't think there's like any fast food joints around here for me to get something to eat. dizzy again. Vietnamese. Vietnam's got a lot of corona cases too. Better stay away. Pita House. Let's try that. Nobody inside of here. Hi. What's the house special?
House special.
What gets ordered the most?
Probably a chicken plate.
Chicken plate.
Yeah. Or a chicken doner.
What do you like better?
How hungry are you?
I haven't eaten today.
You haven't eaten today? I'll get a plate.
Alright, let's go with that then for here.
Do you want garlic sauce and hot sauce on that?
Sure, why not?
Why not? Load it up.
Yeah.
Alright. And anything to drink, my friend, or just a plate for you?
I think a plate will be fine.
Okay. Comes to $10.49, my friend.
So you know what? Let me get a bottle of water. Just in case your hot sauce is too hot. Actually, I have soda. What is this here?
That's cream soda.
Yeah, that's okay.
Comes to $13.64, my friend. Do you need a copy of the receipt, my friend?
No thanks.
Alright. You can have a seat and I'll bring it right to
Can
you.
you crack that open for me or is it twist up?
It should be twist, yeah.
Alright, let's sit right here. Give you guys a view outside. Turn my screen back on. Coronavirus special. I just got done pulling his pants up. He was sitting at the counter watching porn. What's up there, trooper? Jason Guinness, what's up there, buddy? I'm guilty as charged. I've left the bathroom many times with my zipper down. I was walking. I was still living with Erica. I went into this mall over by our house, and I'm walking through the mall, and the security guard comes over to me, says, "Hey, your zipper's down." I think that they seen me on the camera because this guy was nowhere near me. In fact, he came up from behind me and stopped me, and he's like, "Yeah, sir, your zipper's down." Yeah, I haven't eaten today. Neither's Helica. I asked her if I could pick her up something to eat, but she's not hungry. Which I think has to do with her being sick. Everything that Helica's been eating recently, she says it's salty. I don't know if that's affected her taste buds being sick or what. I know that oftentimes when I get sick, I don't even want to eat. I mean, the taste of food is bland and not very enjoyable. Corona's good for weight loss. Yeah, I personally, I've been telling Helica too. I said, I think you've lost weight because I can tell, and she hasn't been eating as much. And
If you don't mind me asking, how much is the stand and where did you buy it?
I bought this in the United States.
Oh, there you go.
But I bought it at Best Buy, which I know you guys have here,
Yeah.
and it cost me, I think it was somewhere around like $37.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got one, but it doesn't go up to the form factor of the new phones. Like mine's the same size, basically.
Yeah, this is a Note 10, and so
Yeah, that's got a bigger one than this one here, a bigger form
It's-
factor and everything.
as you can see, it's great because I can just press this little button and I can get it to wherever I want it to go. Of course, the top comes off as well, so I can put it on like a full-size tripod.
Yeah, there's right there. There's a tripod stand right there in the back too.
Yeah, exactly. So you can put it into multiple positions. This has been actually a great little tripod. It is the manufacturer's Manfrotto.
All right, okay. Because I'm forever putting it up on something, you know. It
Yeah.
slides off and.
Yeah, this is exactly what this thing is great for. So thanks.
See, I'll let you go at it.
Yeah. All right.
Looks good.
Have a good day.
Go too, mate.
Thanks.
Okay.
All right, guys. Let's have a look at what we got here. Chicken dinner plate. Where's this lunch? Bread. Let's try this out. What's this? It's cold. I don't know, it kind of tastes like cucumber. Should I make like a sandwich out of this or what? I don't know. Just like slop it all in here. This is like nice, warm, fresh bread. Pita, I guess that is. How do you normally eat that? Would you take the meat and stuff and put it inside the bread and wrap it up? Yeah? Alright, I just want to make sure I'm eating it the proper way. Eat it however you want. Just get it in your mouth. Let's give this a try. So we got some rice underneath of there. It's piping hot. Well, I think we'll go shoving this inside of the bread. Fuck if I can get it inside the bread. A little bit of hot sauce in there, not a lot. Make this like a burrito. I don't know what this is. Alright, wrap it up like a burrito. Let's try it out. Let's put some of this cucumber, onion, or whatever it is in there too. Fuck it. Should put salt, this stuff in there too. It might be me, but I think it's kind of bland. You guys don't have to watch me stuff my face. I believe you, trooper. Probably not. I imagine that's why the place was empty. Food might be bland to me because of me being sick.
Winters in Canada can be brutal.
Sobriety is for quitters.
Did you know that you can get a food for hormone from your phone from anywhere? Canada Drives makes car shopping easy. Avoid wasting time shopping from dealership to dealership and forget about the stress of applying for a loan through the bank. Just pick the ticket date when you want, select your budget, and get approved in as little as 24 hours. Just visit CanadaDrives.ca and get a free car loan today.
Probably should have just gone right there to that subway.
It's time to come to the table because with pre-portioned ingredients and simple recipes,
So what's with the sobriety, Kale? Feel that you had a little bit of a drinking problem, or is it to lose weight, or just to see if you can do it? BB, Black Bigot. He's no longer Black Bigot. He's now Black Bugatti. You're having one glass a day and that concerns you? I gotta say that this cream soda by Stewart's is pretty good though. I think they say a drink a day is supposed to be good for you. A drink. One glass of wine, one shot, one beer, whatever. Yeah, I like IBC too. Your glass glasses were generous, gone with the kill. Were they one of those wine glasses that are about the size of a 5-gallon sparklets jug. No Sasquatch sightings as of yet, Raoul. But I hear that they have hairless Sasquatches here in Canada. Or rather, nearly hairless. I've never had truly, and I've only recently heard about it. Is that the sparkling wine or whatever it is in a can or something like that? Let's get. Thanks. Expat at large still here. Let's see. Yes, he is. So, expat, have you heard about the U.S. is talking about shutting down the Mexican-American border? I was reading something on that a few days ago. Supposedly, Trump is considering that to contain the coronavirus. But I also heard that there hasn't been much in the way of the coronavirus infection in Mexico. If I remember right, I want to say that there was only one reported case in all of Mexico. So I think that if Trump does something like that over one case, that's pretty damn dramatic.
Green free socks?
Five cases in Mexico, huh? I wonder if they were from people coming over from Asia or China that went to Mexico. Yeah, I think that would be really bad for our economy, the economy of the Mexicans. Really, if we start shutting down borders, man, forget about that virus, man. We're going to end up having a global financial emergency. I mean, obviously things aren't doing too well since the Federal Reserve has just cut rates twice in this last month. They cut rates before they even had their scheduled Fed meeting here in March. So things are not looking good. Thankfully, it hasn't completely dumped on me, meaning the rain. Coronavirus. I was saying that yesterday. We're going through the airport on the airplane. I start coughing. I go, coronavirus. I was like, shut up. You're going to end up getting us thrown off the plane or put into quarantine. I think that the political system in the United States is absolutely broken with two parties. It's a two-party system, pretty much. And, yeah, well, we get what we get. We also keep putting the same fucking assholes in office over and over and over. I think there ought to be term limits instead of these fucking people getting into office and then they become career politicians. They go into office with hardly any money. Well, these guys doing them back there, doing some dope. They all go into office with like no money, but then somehow they all become fucking filthy ass rich. Lining their pockets, lining their friends' pockets, while we the people end up getting fucked. Are you going to the doctors to get checked out, Jimmy? Well, I'll tell you this much. If Helica ends up going to the doctor and they tell her that she's got coronavirus, you can sure bet that I'll be going to the doctor. Probably end up getting quarantined. If that happens, though, I will stream it. I will stream 24/7 until I'm released from quarantine. I have to film my last days, possibly. Yes, we all have coronavirus. You're too late. We're already spreading it. We're having a... Oh yeah, here's that charger. who was asking about that. So you can see it definitely has some work that needs to be done on it. I guess the front end here is fucked. Yeah. You know, invest a little time and money in that. Inside doesn't look bad. Look at that. Who the fuck watches EBC? Booger. Speaking of booger, boy, I've really noticed that a lot of streamers seem to like to eat their boogers. I was actually watching, I think it was Blade stream last night. And somebody, I think Blade, had the camera pointed at Captain Content. He was just like straight digging in his nostril, swirling his finger around up in there, you know, really digging, picking out a real winner. And he took that finger out of his nostril and went straight to his mouth. And he's like, sucked the tip of it. Make sure that he got every bit of that booger. He's a nasty motherfucker. That's not the first time I've seen him do that either. So a lot of booger eating going on in the IRL world. Nasty. That was the 500 back there. So, I think I need to go offline, see if I can make some adjustments to the Nightbot. Stop getting it to report the errors, that the commands do not exist. Also, just chill out with Helica for a moment. Yep, might have the coronavirus. I might have. I'm infecting the world. Just traveled in from Hawaii. First I infected the islands there, and now I've returned to Canada to infect Canada. Next I'll head back to the States, then maybe Mexico. I just can't help myself. Everyone must have some coronavirus. Go to Detroit. No, Tiffany, but I tell you what, one of my moderators can kick you to the curb. Anyways, I am home with my beautiful girlfriend Helica. So I think I'll let you guys go at this point. Maybe I'll be back on later. I just kind of wanted to fill you guys in that we are back here in Canada. We cut the trip early or short, and we're alive and well, sort of. We're alive. So, anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I may be back on later. I don't know. We'll see. Join the Discord. You can go to my website. Link is in the description below. JimiTheHobo.com. You can find a link to our Discord group. I'll probably leave this video up actually so people can watch it later. Yeah, and that's it. Join us on Discord. You guys can chat offline while I'm not streaming. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. See ya.